Once again back with our videos, market talks with Pinnacle. Friends, of late I have not been able to make regular videos because I was having some voice related problem, bad voice, and was not well also. And as it must be evident from my voice already, a little bit of a hangover is still there, but we'll be fine in a few days. So as of now I'm fine, so decided to do a video, and specifically this is a weekend video. So since we have missed out a lot of late, so decided to do it on a weekend. And interestingly, today is 1st of April 2023. So we have just completed a fresh financial year and we have started a new financial year. So it would be interesting to have a look as to what all we have achieved in the last financial year and where are we all standing as of now. So we'll start with our weekly analysis. As you can see on your screen, you can see Nifty weekly chart is there, and very interestingly, if you see, we have closed at the highest point of the week. And if you see why I'm emphasizing this, that we have closed at the highest point of the week, if you go back and see that after this candle, after the candle of 21st November, it has been almost 18 weeks, and in each of these candles, if you see, there have been few green candles, like one green candle here, and then one big green candle here, and then another one here. We had 3 green candles, but if you see, we have not been able to close near the highs of the week. So this has been a very important win for the bulls as of now this week, and this week is very important also because it was the last week of the financial year, and last week of the financial year it was a good close. It's always good to close in the green. Now few things which we can see here, and which I would like all of you to see. So we let us try to see how much have we gained. So this was the first week of April. If you see, in the first week of April, we had opened around 17,700. So just have a look, 17,700. Say we have just come near to, in fact we have lost 300 points in the Nifty. So this entire financial year Nifty has not gained anything. In fact, Nifty has closed in the red. Okay, so compared to previous financial year, if you have a look here, in previous financial year we started from around here at around 14,800, and from 14,800 we ended up somewhere around this point, which is like 17,700. So 14,800 to 17,800 is somewhere like 20% gains. So after a 20% YOY gains, we have almost been flat. And another interesting fact that I would like to show all of you, as per the current standing, if we just try to extend it, first time we hit this level 17,300 in around August of 2021. So it's been almost 1.5 years since we have had any gains in the index. So 1.5 years index has been almost flat. So let us see whether it is now time for the index to gear up and give us some higher levels. On the other side, if we try to have a look on the Bank Nifty, definitely Bank Nifty has been a better performing index. If we try to look as per the yearly perspective, we'll see just have a look here that we started the year somewhere around 37,200 and we have closed it at 40,700. So Bank Nifty has given you close to 8 or 9% of returns, although we went even to 44,000 levels. But if we are measuring in terms of the absolute returns in year YOY. So Bank Nifty has been positive. Needless to say, this has been the better performing index. And not only this, if you see, last week's candle has been very good. In fact, last 3 weeks we have been able to close near the highest point of the last 3 weeks. And another important thing that I would like to show here is, if we try to see here, last year, if we compare with last year Bank Nifty moved from 33,700 to around 36,000. So if you see, last year also Bank Nifty could hardly manage 10%. So last 2 years Bank Nifty has managed 20%, Nifty has managed 20%. It's so wonderful to see. Nifty moved 20% in the financial year 21-22, while Bank Nifty moved 10%. Now this year Bank Nifty has been able to gain 10% while Nifty has been negative. So now both of them have balanced out. Last 2 years gain for both of them are almost the same. So I hope this is something very interesting which all of you might have found here. So now the thing is, what can we expect forward? So if you ask my honest opinion, what I'll say is, see, you have to understand this thing, that markets have been designed in this way that they have to go up. Markets have always been designed this way that they have to go up always. And there will be at times there will be pullbacks, there will be recessions, but in the longer run, always the money which is being invested in the market, it is always going to increase. Especially if you consider a country like India, where hardly 2 or 3% of the people have been investing in the stock market directly or indirectly. Let's even say to the point 4 or 5% of the people are investing. Let us say at some point of time in future, this ratio goes up to something like 20%, 30%. You can still see if number goes up by 5 or 6 times, you can definitely expect the market also to go up by at least 4 or 5 times from the current level. So this is the potential that the Indian markets currently hold. So my suggestion to all of you, use this dip to buy good quality stocks that you have always wanted to buy. Do not panic, and if falls like this come, then you must go on to look for some fundamentally good stocks in which you can invest. Now coming back to the shorter time frame of Nifty, this was all about the higher time frame. In the shorter time frame, all I can show you is something very, very interesting. If you just draw a simple trend line like this, you will see that Nifty has been moving in this channel for close to like 5-6 months now. 4 or 5 months, if you can say, to be precise. So now if you have to expect for the index to move upwards, the first thing that index needs to do is to break out of this channel, to move out of this channel. So the first sign would be somewhere around if the index starts to move up, go beyond 17,500, 17,700, 800 levels. The most important point that I have been seeing is this one. It is this 17,800. Once the index has been able to close and move above this level, the most important supply level, I can see or we can confidently tell that might be the index is getting ready for a bigger move, or you can have a good move in coming years. So note down this level. This will be very, very important in coming few weeks, few months. Whenever this level comes up, it is 17,800. A close above this level is going to be very, very crucial for the index. Till that time, it might happen that the index could be sideways, or it might be a little bit more choppy, but we need not have to be concerned a lot for because if you understand, these are opportunities. Every dip in the Indian market is an opportunity. So you just need to wait, you just need to invest in the right stocks. For the coming week, all the most important level which I am looking forward to is 17,500. And in the current pace of rally, there is one very important thing that I would like to highlight at this point of time. This zone 17,200 to 16,900 zone, this is going to be the most critical of all the zones, and this is going to be the decider. Although we have broken out of this zone on the upside, but there is a small gap which has been left down here, and which, if you ask me personally, I would like to be filled. But again, not all gaps are meant to be filled. It might happen that this could be a breakaway gap. So let us see, because 17,200 was a very, very crucial resistance. So we have finally broken that. So it might even happen that this gap never gets filled. It's not necessary that all the gaps have to be filled. So just keep a watch. However, this zone is still very, very important. If we have to go up, or if the index starts to go up, this could be the base of the next rally. As well as if this starts to be taken away, you can see a decent enough dip in the index, maybe another 200-300-400 points below that, like 16,950 say, or 400-500 points somewhere around 16,500 or 600 cannot be ruled out. So we need this level to hold at all costs. So आने वाले टाइम के लिए what you need to understand for coming few days, you need to note down the levels as 17,200 is the most important one, and then the 16,900. Now if till the time this holds, you can see a good move, and any credible up move, uptrend is going to start only and only when 17,800 is taken away. Till the time 17,800 is not taken away, do not trust any up move. Even it might even happen at some point of time you can see a breakout till here. Many people will come and say that finally we have broken out of the trend line. No, that might not sustain until and unless 17,800 is taken away. And definitely, even if 17,800 is taken away, there is going to be a pullback at some point of time. That pullback will be your buying opportunity. So play cautiously. Similarly, if we come on the Bank Nifty, you will see a similar structure here also in the daily chart. In fact, this looks a much stronger chart. If you see, you can again see a similar type of channel here on Bank Nifty also, which is now ready to almost break out. So until and unless this happens, don't trust any kind of up move. And synonymous to the 17,800 level on the Bank Nifty, the most important level is the 41,700. So above 40, if any up move has to come in the index, it will come only and only when 41,700 is taken away. Otherwise, there is no point chasing the rally. So you have to wait for the index to break above the level of 41,700, and after that there will be a pullback. That will be your opportunity to start buying. Till that time, stay on the sidelines, wait for the index to form a bottom. And similar to our 17,200 to 16,850 zone, the Bank Nifty also has a similar zone which can extend all the way up to 39,000 levels. So from 40,000 to 39,000 levels, if index starts to rally, this would be the base of the next rally. So we have to focus on this level. Now this is all about the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. In coming week, the most important level which could be like is like 40,800 and then 41,100, 200. This is going to be the most important point in the coming week. So these are the levels. I hope you have all written down the levels. And guys, maybe even if you have not written, we have a daily commentary coming up in our Telegram channel. We have been continuously updated in that, and if you are still not following our Telegram channel, you can find the link of the Telegram channel in the description of the video below. So make sure that all of you are following our channel. So guys, as of now you can see that it is forming a good base, right? So now we'll just do one thing, that we will have some index analysis. We'll see which of the indexes could be a good bet in coming few days. So we'll just have a look at the weekly charts of all the different indexes that we are seeing. To have weekly analysis of the different indexes, so we'll first start with the Nifty Small Cap Index. So if you see, even the Nifty Small Cap Index has formed a very interesting type of candle, and it is one of the very important reversal candles, which is like a hammer type. So maybe you can see some very good moves coming up in the small cap indexes. Of course, you will have to go on and see, you have to find out the stocks which could be moving. Then you can again see an interesting, very interesting candle from the Nifty Auto Index, and it has given a very interesting move, and you can find some of the Nifty Auto stocks which are already moving. So you have again to find out. So almost you can see all the major indices which are giving good moves. And again, Nifty Mid Cap, we have recently started weekly expiries into this. So you can see that it has found a good support at the trend line. So maybe you can again, we are seeing some really good signs. Not interested in Nifty Media, still showing weakness. Then we come to Nifty FMCG, and the most interesting one, if you can see, throughout this negative run, the FMCG index has been rising. Maybe this has been because of the moves in ITC. So you can keep this, in your radar. This has been in a constant uptrend, if you can see, and even in the daily you can see this uptrend is persisting. So you can keep this in radar. Maybe some more of the stocks, they are going to perform in coming few days. Then we come to PSU Bank, and this is the most interesting index, if you can see, because they have been the best performing index of the last year. If you see this PSU Bank index, it has moved. Even if you see, we'll not see the high, but if you start to see, we have moved from a level of 2700 to a level of 3700, which is still 30%. We are not even considering the high of 4600. So this has almost given a move of more than 35%, and this could still possibly lead the rally on the upside. So keep the PSU Bank index and the PSU stocks in your radar. You can have more opportunities in the coming few years. Then again, Nifty Private Bank, it's still good, looking good. You can see some good moves here. The last week candle has been very good, and this moves almost at par with the Nifty Bank index, majorly because if you consider HDFC Bank is 35% of the Bank Nifty, and ICICI Bank, that together both of them, they comprise 50%, and Private Bank, these two are the major movers. So that is why Private Bank, they are going to do good in future also. Then we come to the Nifty Financial Services. Again, you can see a chart which is quite similar to what you see in the Nifty. Major components in this are also banks, so this has been showing strength altogether. Then we come to the Nifty IT. Yeah, of course, this has found some kind of a candle here, but if you ask me, it's still not a good point to invest into this, not until and unless it creates some kind of a high. So let's see. Although some of the IT stocks, they are near very good supports, so the risk reward favors. So maybe you can invest some of the IT stocks. And then this is the index which I have been looking forward to, which is the Nifty Infra Index. If you ask me my personal opinion, this should be the leader of the sorry, move in the Nifty in next coming few years. So keep this Infra Index under watch, because if you consider any growing country, the thing which grows the most is the infra. If country is growing, that means infra is growing. So you can find some good stocks in this which could be investable. We'll come up with regular such stocks. Okay friends, so that's it for today. We'll come up with more such videos in coming few days. Thanks for watching, and do leave a comment for me if you like the videos, or if you want to know the opinion on anything. I'll try to cover it up in coming few days. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.